Hello guys, it's Dylan Jonas for my senior project. This is the last video I'm gonna make, and I'm basically gonna explain what I've collected through my survey. Um, so yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I had 26 responses, most of which being from my class, my senior project class, and alongside some of my other friends as well. And so I essentially got these questions off different research papers, and also I used ChatGPT to help me sort of compile the big questions from these research papers. So I'm basically gonna explain what everything means. Some of these you might also know they're from my interviews, but my first question was sound quality and how if it is a big factor in how much a player enjoys a certain game. And as you can see, a vast majority, just about like 65% said that they either agreed or strongly agreed, when there was very few that were neutral or disagreed. And I think honestly that's pretty that was to be expected. And graphics quality and style I think is also going to be largely very similar, if not even more. Like, as you can see, we have an even bigger majority here, essentially meaning that I think graphics matter more than potentially sound. And again, story, we have a similar thing to sound, almost exactly the same actually. But so I think as far as right now, graphics is the most important thing. And then multiplayer compatibility, honestly, this shocked me a little bit. I feel as though that I thought I would see more of a split. Well, there's a split, but I thought I'd see more of a disagree or a neutral rather than an agree and a strongly agree. Gameplay, I also thought would not be this much of a split. I thought it'd be heavily strongly agree versus neutral and agree. And gameplay loop, I honestly expected this, because essentially what I mean is how often can you replay the game and still have it be fun. And that's not super big when it comes to these research papers that I got this from. Optimization, this was a self-defined question, essentially meaning I made this question on myself, meaning that how much do you care if a game runs smoothly on whatever system you're playing on, whether that be a computer, a phone, an Xbox, a PlayStation, that sort of thing. And honestly, I could have worded it a little bit better, but I think a lot of people chose neutral on this because they didn't necessarily know what it meant. But I think this kind of shows that graphics, just based on the majority who said agree and strongly agree, because we have, what is this, 78%, 79% versus 72% in the agree, and less. So I think this ultimately shows us that game or graphics quality is the biggest factor in how much players enjoy games, while sound and story are runners up, with I think sound, or with story coming in second and sound coming in third. Pretty much just defining our list as versus graphics, then it's story, then it's sound, and then it's gameplay, which I thought would be way higher. But yeah, those are the stats I collected for my project. I hope you all enjoy my project, and thank you so much.